Aloha and welcome to Conversations. It's been a while since we've seen each other, and it's nice to be with you again. I'm Susie Schulberg, your Chief Executive Officer, and I'm joined today by Anna Gelino, our infection preventionist. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you, Susie.
So the point of today's conversation is that we would like to share with you the results of the vaccination survey that we distributed and had you take over the last week. When we take a look at the results, we had a wonderful participation rate. For our residents, clients, and members, we had about a 54% participation rate. And for our employees, we had about a 64% participation rate. First of all, on behalf of Anna and myself, we'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time to fill out this survey, because it really helps us to know where we stand as an organization with respect to the vaccinations that are coming for COVID-19. Upon reviewing the data from both the employee survey as well as the resident, client, and member survey, we see that there are similarities in what the surveys and the data are telling us. When we take a look at two areas, one, are individuals going to want to take the vaccine or not take the vaccine? And what we've seen with resident, client, and members is that 80% are saying that they're pretty open to taking the vaccine, and 20% are not saying that they don't want the vaccine, but they're concerned and they want to kind of wait and see. On the employee side, we're seeing that split is about 70%. Okay, let me take the vaccine, and 30% are a little more apprehensive at taking the vaccine. When we look at the other area that speaks out when we review the data is that there are just concerns. What are the side effects and what does it mean? So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Anna, who is going to take us through what the vaccinations look like and maybe help to address some of those concerns that we have. Anna.
It's been a really, really challenging year for staff, residents, and their loved ones. And it's very encouraging that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has found a COVID-19 vaccine to be safe and effective. There's now another COVID-19 vaccination, the Moderna vaccine, that is currently under review. And we're optimistic that we will soon be able to offer it to our staff and our residents. So we're partnering with Walgreens and PharMerica, and this is going to be providing the vaccine to our residents and staff free of cost. Plans for rolling out this vaccine are still in development, so we will provide additional details soon. This vaccine can be the life-saving turning point against the fight against COVID-19. So the more of us that get vaccinated, the better we can protect ourselves, our families, the entire community against potential outbreaks, and we can really save lives. So we have heard through the survey that there's concern among our staff and some residents about the potential side effects of this vaccine. And so there are going to be more specific details about the side effects that are potentially associated with the vaccine once this Moderna vaccine is issued the emergency use authorization. But the participants in the clinical trials have reported experiencing short-term side effects. And these occurred after being vaccinated, but they were more pronounced in their discomfort after the second dose of vaccine. So the side effects that they're speaking about include headache, muscle pain, fatigue, fever, chills, and of course, pain at the injection site. And sometimes there's misunderstanding about the cause of these reactions. As you may have in the past heard someone say that a vaccine made them sick, or even that the vaccine gave them the disease that it was made to prevent. And we want to be clear that this is not the case. The COVID-19 vaccine cannot give COVID-19 to a person. The vaccine actually works by helping the body create antibodies to fight off the virus. And so that discomfort, that feeling of some of those side effects after getting the vaccine actually means that the vaccine is doing its job. It's the body itself preparing its immune system to fight off the virus. So we also do need to remind everyone that even with a vaccine, it's going to take time for the pandemic to come to an end. So in the meantime, we're still going to have to continue with our infection prevention measures that we're used to now. We're going to still need to wear our masks and wear PPE, practice the physical distancing and great hand hygiene. We're also going to have to continue to avoid gatherings and conduct regular testing to ensure safety. But this vaccine is certainly a major turning point in the fight against COVID-19, and it is the important tool that can help end the pandemic.
Thank you very much, Anna. Great information. So everybody, as we head into next week with the anticipated emergency use authorization approval from the FDA, you can count on the fact that we are going to have another conversations once we have more information as the vaccine is approved. So stay tuned for that. But as we close out, we would just like to say happy holidays to all of you. We hope that you truly have a beautiful holiday season. It's going to look a little different this year, but the most important thing is to continue the fight against COVID-19. Please make sure, as Anna said, practice those infection prevention measures. And most of all, don't gather in large groups. So stay safe and stay healthy, and we will see you next week. Aloha, everybody.